The Martha Stewart Crafts paper trimmer is perfect for measuring and cutting all kinds of paper and cardstock, and is made of strong, durable materials for years of use. Rulers on the top and bottom of the board, as well as the cutting guide, are marked out in both inches and centimeters, and the main cutting base itself is marked out in a 1/2 inch grid. The slide-out ruled paper guide has stops at every 1/2 inch and expands the surface of the cutting base to allow for cuts of up to 10.5 inches. The transparent cutting bar pivots up to allow easy insertion and removal of paper and also allows you to see your work as you cut. The blade shuttle slides freely along the cutting bar and is equipped with a magnifying window for easy measuring. Before you begin cutting, start by inserting a blade into the blade shuttle. Remove the shuttle from the cutting bar by firmly rocking it out of the center channel. Grasp the handle of the shuttle in one hand and grasp the dime-sized plastic handle of the blade safety cover in the other. Insert the gray plastic post into the slot on the blade shuttle until it is securely in place. To safely expose the cutting blade, slide the safety cover sideways in the opposite direction of the opening. Be sure to save the plastic safety cover. You'll need it again to remove and safely store or dispose of the blade. Return the blade shuttle to the cutting bar by firmly pressing it into the center channel, being sure that the magnifying portion of the shuttle is over the ruler markings. The double-sided blade on the underside of the shuttle cuts in both directions along the groove on the cutter base. There are 2 ways to measure your paper for accurate cutting. The first is to use the rulers at the top and the bottom of the trimmer. First, slide out the paper guide completely to your left until it clicks into place. Position the blade shuttle at the top of the cutting bar and lift the bar up and out of the way. Position your paper flush against the top edge of the trimmer base at the desired ruler marker. Here we are cutting at 6 inches. To make your cut, lower the cutting bar and while applying even pressure, slide the blade shuttle down to the bottom of the trimmer base. Do not push down on the cutter bar with your other hand while cutting, as this may cause the blade to shift. The second way to measure for accurate cutting is the quick cut method. This method uses the ruler in the center of the slide-out paper guide to measure the distance from the cutting blade. Use this method to consecutively cut multiple pieces of paper of 5 inches in length or more. To begin, first determine the desired size of your paper. Here we want to cut our paper to 8 inches. Slide the paper guide until that measurement on the center ruler lies flush against the left edge of the trimmer base where it says distance to blade. Again, position the blade shuttle at the top of the cutting bar and lift the bar up and out of the way. Insert your paper into the trimmer and align the left edge of your paper against the inner edge of the left side of the paper guide where it says paper edge. Lower the cutting bar and cut as before. To cut out windows or to make slits or frames, use the horizontal guideline in the center of the magnifying window with the ruler marks on the cutting bar and position your paper accordingly. Here we want to create a 6-inch square frame that is 1 inch wide all around. To do this, insert a 6-inch by 6-inch piece of paper into the trimmer, aligning one edge at the 1 inch mark on the right side of the cutting bar. Make sure the top edge of the paper is flush against the top ruler. Using the magnifying window on the blade shuttle, line the horizontal guideline up with the 1 inch mark on the cutting bar ruler. Then cut a slit in the paper down to the 5 inch mark on the cutting bar ruler. To complete the frame, make the same cut 3 additional times, being sure to turn the paper 90 degrees each time before you cut. And there you have your frame. To safely remove the cutting blade from the shuttle, again carefully remove the blade shuttle from the cutting bar and slide the plastic safety cover back over the blade. Pull firmly on the dime-sized plastic handle to remove the blade from the shuttle. Store the blade on the underside of the trimmer base in the small compartment provided.